We are Ruralvivere, one association established in Castilla y León, based on Ribera del Duero area. This is South Burgos. This is a very rich area. And we focus on the lack of habitable housing. And the initiatives we have at the Rural Housing Bank, we connect people that are looking for houses for just to buy a house, and people who rent a house. This is a very hard job because there are not houses available, especially for rented houses. I mean, the interesting thing for revitalize the area is the rented houses. So this is in our webpage, and we also do talks. What can I do for my village? This kind of talks are in public houses. I mean, in the city hall or something like that. Very participative. So the idea is to count on people and have ideas how to have these houses, what can we do in group, what can we do, the people we live in the rural areas. And then we do talks in school, high school, universities, businesses, association. And the idea with these talks is just to value our territory and to face the challenges, at least to know our challenges. We have a conference about inheritance. This conference are make the speaker is a lawyer. So because at least in Spain, the inheritance is one of the most important problem. Uh, I mean, the people mm, don't do, or they don't want to do the will, the testament in the right way. And in 80% of the cases, there are problems with the people with inherit some properties because it is not clear in the testament. The testament should be very clear. When everything is for all people, it's difficult to have agreement, and the most important thing is the bad relations in the family. We also promote the safe rental practices. We do social and cultural event, and we present real challenges in the rural environment for public institutions. I mean, the idea is to change the regulations. We propose to change the regulation because the regulation we have is based on, I mean, on the past. So we need new regulations, especially about ruins, about ownership. No, very often we cannot find the owners, and abandoned properties and ruins and everything. And we also propose a new law to change our civil code about inheritance, and to put a face, to put a date just to solve this inheritance. And nowadays is extremely difficult to live in a city. Even we are based, as we said, in Ribera del Duero, a very industrialized area and very rich field because our vineyards, our wine, the unemployment is 0%. There is no unemployment. It's more difficult to find a house than to find a job. Many companies have problems to find workers, not specialized workers, but simple workers, or even specialized workers where we have in the area very specialized job and with good payment and no workers available. So our idea, our proposals are the following. Awareness campaign across media. So we need to see what is happening, at least in Spain. I don't know or we don't know in other countries. We have a rural housing law. The rural housing about the country, no, we have a special rural housing. We need different taxation because if we want to attract people, we want to attract new inhabitants, we need advantages. Housing subsidized is important. Property tax updates. This is very important. Tax initiatives for people who want to establish in rural areas. Tax relief or income tax for landlords and tenants. So we need to create advantages for people who rent houses. Special taxes or penalties for properties of ruined houses, ruined bars, neglected properties. This is very, very important. And very quick management of ruins. We need superior institutions, no small institutions. I mean, very, very small city halls. They don't have the capacity to manage this. We need at least a provincial or even national entity to manage this problem, this ruin. And we propose create like a bad bank to manage these properties. If we cannot find the owners, and if the owner refuse to revamp, to revitalize the house, the barn, actions should be taken. So I think, and the most important thing, we need an integrated rural development and repopulation plan. We need something to lead this plan. I mean, I'm talking about the European Union, the nation government, in this case, the Spanish government, the autonomous communities, provincial councils, town hall, local action group, companies, foundations, associations. We are association. O sea, we don't earn money with our movements, with our job, with our initiatives, and we need to encourage people to participate. If something is done, something is planned without counting on inhabitants, I think it's not going to be work. So I don't know. We would like to know what is happening in other countries about this our main problems, the ruins and the inheritance and the lack of ownership. And many buildings, many properties are not registered. This is unbelievable nowadays without registration. So we would like to know what's going on in other countries. And thank you very much.